In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use eToro's platform to purchase an ETF. Now, eToro have done an incredible job of making their platform incredibly easy and fluid to use. The UI is beautiful. The user experience is amazing. So anyone watching this, you will have absolutely no problems using their platform to buy an ETF, a stock, or anything else that you need. Now, let's jump over and I'm going to show you straight away how to do this. I'm currently using eToro's demo feature. If you do want to try their demo, just click on the link in the description or in the comments and it will take you straight through to eToro, open up a demo and have a play around with the platform. It's the best way to learn. When you open this up, you'll be just presented with the dashboard. So you've got your monetary value of your account here. You're going to have your profit loss and your available USD or GBP. From there, on the left-hand side, you've got your watch list, your portfolio and Discover and your wallet. Now, for us to buy an ETF, we're going to click on Discover. It will bring up this window where you can explore all the global markets. These are the daily movers and these are the daily losses. And then you've got some other bits and pieces in there you can have a look at as well. For us, at the top here, you've got overview, stocks, crypto, pro investors, smart portfolios, and ETFs. Click on ETFs and you'll be presented with this window. Now, these are all of the different ETFs in here at this point in time, okay? So you're going to be presented with a grand total of, once I have set this to here, 932 assets in total on their platform. These are ETFs only, okay? From here, you can select the asset classes, whether you want equities, bonds, commodities, real estate, anything you like, inverse, so predicting that, say, the S&P 500 is going to go down instead of up. You've got a bit of everything on here. You can look at the dividend yield if you want something that will pay out, say, quarterly. You've then got your additional filters, so you can actually filter through these ETFs. 932, there's a lot on there to get through. But for us today, we're going to keep it really simple. We're going to buy the VIEW, which basically mirrors the S&P 500. That is 500 of the USA's largest companies. So let's click on this. You'll be presented with the dashboard for VIEW. So you're going to have the charts in there as well. You can go through, have a look at the 1 month, 6 month, 1 year, whatever you like. Now, eToro partnered with TradingView, a really powerful platform that allows you to dig deeper into charts. So you can open this up and have a look at the chart in more detail if you really want to. If this is a little bit intimidating for you, honestly, you might not need to. If you're dollar cost averaging every single month, this might not be necessary, but it's good to know it's there. Go back to the overview. You've also got your price alerts on here, the latest from a news feed, and you've got the news feed from other eToro investors. So anyone that tags VIEW when they do a post, it will be displayed on here as well. It's really good. It's a great community, but just be careful of whatever is posted because there is a lot of, I'll say, fear mongering on there where some people post things saying, oh, the market's going to crash. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. Do your own research, make your own judgments, ignore the noise. Don't listen to everyone on the platform, please. From there, you can look at the news, analysis, financials. You've got everything you need under one roof, okay? Now, you can also add this to your watch list if you need to, which is wonderful. I have a lot of watch lists on here, as you can see. If you want to purchase this, click on Trade on the top right-hand corner. You'll be presented with this window. You have buy and you have short. Buying means when you buy the ETF, you're predicting the price is going to go up. Shorting it means that you're going to buy and predict that it's going to go down. I would personally stay away from that. Reason being is your losses when you buy something are limited to the amount you put in, but the losses that you can expect if you short it are limitless, and you don't really want that. Unless you're an expert investor or a trader, I would probably stay away from shorting the market. So let's say you want to buy yourself the VIEW. You want your first time investing into the S&P 500. Here you'll have your amount. So let's just say you want to put 100 in. Okay, it would then tell you the exposure. You got your stop loss. So if you say, if this drops by $10, for example, it will automatically close it down for you. You then got your take profit where you say, if it gets to $200, it will once again close it down for you. Personally, I would ignore these. I think if you're investing in something like, for example, the S&P 500, you don't really need it, to be honest with you. It's a powerful ETF. Close it down manually. If it drops by 20%, which is what you call drawdown, just sit on your hands, close the laptop and ignore it and wait. The market will recover in the long term. You also have leverage here. It's automatically set to 1x leverage. Leverage basically means you're going to, in a way, borrow money to maximize your return. So if you do 2 times leverage, instead of $100 you put in, you're basically having $200 worth. You're going to borrow $100 to put into your investment. So if it goes up by 10% with your 1 times, you'll make $10. If you do 2 times, you'll make $20. But likewise, if it goes down by 10%, you're going to lose $20. So kind of like shorting, your losses can exceed the amount you put in. So once again, unless you know what you're doing, I would probably stay away from leverage. There's also, as you can see here, overnight fees. So if it's 1 times, no overnight fee. 2 times, it's going to be $6 or $0.06 per night. And you don't want that. So stick to your 1 times. Keep it simple. This is the current value of the VU. You can also set an alarm here as well if you want to, so you can have an alert go off. You've got your order type, so you can have a market, which means it's going to open right now at this point in time. And you've got your limit order. Limit order means if it's 639 at the moment, as you can see here, if it goes down to $600, it will automatically open it for you. So you can set it as a limit and say, here, I want it to go to 600. When it goes to 600, automatically open that position for me. I don't want to buy it right now. It's exactly how you do that. Super simple. Personally, I'll say stick to market order. Then you've got your estimated opening cost, which is 0.15, and you've got your available amount in your account. So once you've done this, you click on buy. It is a Sunday right now, by the way, so this will go into my portfolio ready to open when the market opens tomorrow. I did open it one earlier on as a demo, so it's going to say a little bit more. Here we go. Pending order, VU, boom. All of this is blank because it's not open right now, but it's pending. When the market opens tomorrow, then this will open automatically. One of the beauties about eToro is it has 24/5 trading. So basically when it's just past midnight tonight, this should open automatically, and you can trade at 1 o'clock in the morning if you want to during the week, which is fantastic. If you're up late and you think, oh, I want to buy some more VU, go for it. From there, if you do want to close it down, click on these 3. You can cancel it now, but let's go into the portfolio and I'll just show you what would happen. So this one here, FTAI, you've got close trade, trade more. You can open these up, close it from here as well. Totally up to you. It's really quick and easy to open and close these trades. Now, my personal opinion would be open up a demo and just play around with it and have a go. Buy some ETFs, buy some stocks. Do that before you go live, and then when you feel comfortable, go live. Just remember, when you buy for the first time, the recruitment gods, that's what I do as a job. The investing gods are going to basically take it down by 5%. It happens every goddamn time I buy an ETF or a stock, there's a dip in the market, and it will most likely happen to you. Do not let that put you off. Buy some more. If you've got $1,000 or £1,000 to spend, do not put the whole 1,000 in. Maybe break it up into 300, 400 and do it over 2 or 3 months. Psychologically, it'll be a lot easier for you. So do that if you ever decide to go live. If you do go live, just remember your capital is always at risk. At the end of the day, it is investing and it can happen. It can drop. There can be drawdown. But if you're just doing ETFs, it's solid in my opinion. Just keep investing for the long term. It depends on what your strategy is. So that is the platform overall. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please do comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Take it easy. Peace.